Matter of fact, yeah, that's the title. No title. And I didn't give no thumbnail anyway because most likely this video probably won't even make YouTube. I'll probably end up putting this on my Patreon. But what I wanted to say was simply that, man, I can't lie, man. It's really, that's been bothering me all day. You know what I mean? I'm just speaking to you for real, gang, for real, family. A lot of the things, man, that, we chopped it up in fellowship with, last night when I began to talk about, Core Chicago and, everybody that's supposed to be tough and gangsters and things like that. Man, when I really thought about it, from just a pimp's perspective, getting out your feelings, man, them people really did a job on us, man. Yeah, them people really did a job on us, man. We really thought, that we was doing something. If we even listen, like I've been saying it, but I'm just saying it more as I just sit back and observe and just watch everybody talk. Man, we pretty much, it, and I've been saying it, but let me just say it again. Just got the mindset of a hoe. So focused on shit that don't got nothing to do with nothing. And like I said, you just came in, so, this ain't no title to this. This ain't even gonna make YouTube. As soon as I end this is going straight to Patreon. But, man, just the mentality of a hoe. P, what you mean by that? Always saying and doing things for attention. It's so fucked up that all just about, if you want to be like famous, if you want to hurry up and grow a YouTube channel, if you want to have a whole bunch of subscribers, all you got to do is conduct yourself like a hoe ass nigga. Now, I'm not saying that elegance, intelligence, and diligence and, putting in the work ethic, that don't work. But, man, it's really, I'm seeing niggas, and y'all know, man, I'm still messed up about Kev being gone. But at the same time, I'm seeing guys putting Kev on it. I don't even think Kev would have approved of a nigga putting his, if Kevin Samuels didn't approve of niggas wearing sandals, what make you think that Kev would be cool with you putting his face on your thigh? Like, what is wrong with niggas, man? I just sat back and I just went through the whole internet. I'm just going through everything, seeing everybody live, seeing who's doing this thing, who getting the most views, the most attention. And it's the individuals that's doing their thing, it's just doing whole ass shit. It's not because they saying anything meaningful, powerful, spiritual, beneficial, helping the people become more official in life. It's just be a whole ass nigga. What man puts another man on his thigh? Of all places. Why listen, let me say this right now, and I mean this, I'm not being funny. Nigga, if I die today, if my motherfucking opposition come up in my place, nigga, and shoot the fuck out of me, no matter how sad that I died, none of you bitch ass niggas better not have my motherfucking face on your thighs, nigga. Don't even, I'm telling you now while I was alive that I didn't approve of that shit. Don't put my face on your motherfucking thigh, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you? That shit ain't cool. You know what I mean? And I'm not hating. You know what I mean? Definitely want people to be honored. But my nigga, I'm just speaking for me. If I die, don't put my motherfucking face on your thigh, nigga. Yeah, honor me in another way, nigga. Honor me by sitting over there, you understand me, conveying and displaying game every day. That's how you honor me. Yeah, stay your ass out of jail. Stay your ass out of prison. You know what I mean? Man the fuck up to your responsibilities. That's how you honor this game. Yeah, applying this game. Complying to this game every day. That's how you honor this game. abstaining and refraining from things that will destroy you. That's how you honor this game. Not being a statistic. You know what I mean? That's how you honor this game. You know, not disrespecting your characteristics for materialistics. That's how you honor this game. But don't put my motherfucking face. I got a big ass face too. Even when my motherfucking lost weight, you know what I mean? My jaws, when I smile, my dimples come out. You got a man jaws all on your thighs and shit. What the fuck wrong with niggas, man? And even with the whack 100, and I know y'all been, wanting me to speak on that, man, but just to be real with you, I'm not even feeling, the whole situation is just some hoe shit. If we just gonna be honest. You know what I mean? Hoe ass niggas focusing on hoe ass shit, getting views from conducting themselves like hoes. P, what you mean by that? Man, listen, if it was gangster the way the niggas acting like that shit gangster, man, that shit wouldn't even be on the internet. Like I said, this clout demon is so strong that it's even got into the older crew. You can't just talk to the youth, like they the only ones doing it. Man, the old niggas got these young niggas faded. The old niggas is veteran clout chasers. Yeah, you usually, we talk to young niggas like, they young fools and things like that. But man, the old niggas got these young niggas beat. They don't even stand a chance. It's the old niggas acting like divas. I can't even lie to you. And, people might take that, to be disrespectful, but I just got to call an ace a ace and a spade. I really wish Jay Prince would even stay his ass off the internet. Real talk. He don't understand that when he be doing them little, social media, Batman alert, threat, extortion calls and shit like that, it's ruining his image. You know what I'm saying? You hating on Chicago. Nigga, I am from Chicago. Get your bitch ass on. It's just ruining his image, man. And I just expect more from him at that age and stage, in his life. As black men, it's like, God damn, man, the white man did a cold job on us. I'm just gonna talk to y'all for real, like we just sitting at a table, man. No YouTube thing. Man, the white man did some cold pimping on us. We've been the bottom bitch of the white man for a long motherfucking time. We just keeping that shit all the way 100, man. When you really look at this shit like it really is, all bullshit aside, as a collective, we've been sitting over getting mashed on. And we so focused on shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. P, what you saying? Man, you ever sat back and didn't say anything and you just watch your hoes talk? Or you might not even be in the lifestyle. You ever just watch your women talk and you see how childish, even the educated, the women with degrees, if you just sit back and watch, you'll see like, a lot of childish immaturity, displayed within their conversations as you just sit back and you just watch. The things that they even get into it about, how some of them would even criticize and minimize the next one that they just got through smiling with behind her back, just for some attention from you. Everything is always just for some attention. And like I said, the niggas of today, they have totally pushed the women out the way. I keep saying that, everybody keep laughing, but man, the bitches can't even be bitches no more. The niggas have completely took their spot. They can't even, bitches can't be bitches no more. Because the niggas then took up, y'all holding that position down. But it's just like, for example, going back to what I was talking about, notice how like when we start talking about violence on, who killed who beat up who, we like that shit. almost kind of like a black woman being turned on, by seeing some gangster shit or some violence or things like that. You know what I mean? These niggas be turned on the same way. Who beat up who? Who shot who? And then when you find out who shot who beat who, it's only a black nigga. I don't even want to disrespect the black man. It's only a nigga killing another nigga. It's only a nigga fighting another nigga. You barely hear any stories about any type of real gangster shit. Motherfuckers going into the police station. You know what I mean? Just it's sitting over there getting into it with the real opposition. You never see motherfuckers just tracking down racist white men. You know what I mean? Just eradicating their ass. You don't never hear that. Like I said, you know what I mean? I know some people get offended by that, but especially my city. I just address my city. Man, they did some cold pimping on us. Cold. And it's to the point we can't even see it. You know how, like, you ever pimped so good, you know what I'm saying, where a hoe, she don't even want to do nothing else. She just love your pimping. She don't want to go no. I hate to say it, but the men, like I said, the men that push the bitches all out of the way. They just love the white man's pimping. And anytime we get out of pocket, man, what'd he do? He tax that ass. You know what I'm saying? I get on this YouTube right now, I go live, and if I sit up there and I roast the shit out of any nigga or bitch that look like one, man, I'm gonna have thousands of people. You know what I mean? Roasting. But if I attack any real issue if I verbally attack any real opposition, my real adversaries, man, you know what I mean? I might fuck around and not only not have 2 people in the chat, man, I might fuck around and lose the YouTube channel. Did you hear me? Not only oh man, he talking about some, oh man. Well, he going live talking against the KKK? Oh man, I don't want to hear that boring ass shit, man. Yeah, I don't want to hear that boring ass shit, man. Let me know when Sin speaking against his own. Yeah, let me know when he's saying something to make, his own people, feel suicidal. Man, he on this spiritual shit. He talking against, oh man, yeah. Hit me up later. Like I said, our minds it's just like when I looked at the comment section for the Kendrick Lamar album. And I looked and I just seen nothing but black males and females. Like, yeah, man, all that dumbass conscious shit. Like, yeah, he could have kept that. Fuck was Kendrick on. Where's the violence? Somebody actually said it. Where's the violence? Give me you shooting somebody. You know what I mean? Give me something. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear all this. He trying to save the world, and it's just our minds. Our minds is really fucked up. Yeah. Really fucked up. Yeah. Like the person said, yeah, man, where the violence at? He trying to save the world and all of that shit. Man, I ain't trying to hear all of that shit, man. Fuck Kendrick on. He been gone all of these years and he come back trying to save the world and coming up with all of this shit that we got to listen to it again to find out what it mean and all of that. Man, this shit garbage. It's just, that's the way that's just the way we built. Sad, but very true. And I'm not going to act like Sin ain't going to act like no angel because we all know Sin done put a whole lot of ignorance, out here. And this is when when you getting old, when you start getting irritated, and everything. I was on the phone with Freeze. I just started dying laughing. I was like, yeah, bro, it's finally happening. I'm 38 years old, man, but I feel like I'm going on 60. Everything's just starting to irritate me. I was, even when at one time I went inside of dinosaurs, man, I was listening to them bitches. I sat up there and got so motherfucking irritated, man, I wasn't even in there for like a good 13 seconds, man. I bounced the fuck out. Y'all pray for me, man. It's finally happened, man. I don't like that shit, but man, it's happening. I'm getting old. Everything is pissing me off. The way these bitches talk, the way they dress, the women that's attractive, you know what I mean, that I consider to be attractive, the moment that they open their mouth, it's just a vexation of spirit. I don't even want to hear no more, baby. Just speaking the vernacular of silence. Just be quiet. Don't say nothing else. That's when you know you're getting old. Everything is pissing you off. The way people dress, the way they talk, the music, everything. Oh my God. I said, man, I never thought this day would happen. So pray for me. I'm trying to get out of this. I never wanted to be the old nigga that's just mad and angry, you know what I mean, and everything. That's not no. So, I'm hoping that I can come out of this. But for real, man, that just has been. You know what I mean? That's just how it's been. Hopefully, man, it's just a temporary thing. But man, I just look at everything and be like, damn, what the fuck? Did this nigga just? And I said, no, I ain't gonna do no video on it, because if I do a video on it, everybody gonna think I'm hating. They gonna be like, man, saying hating on Kev. You know what I mean? Because I'm speaking against individuals getting Kev's face on their thighs. And I know that certain people around this time, they gonna be so sensitive, they'll put me in the hate category, because in this generation called victim, this is generation victim, where everybody, feels like a victim. If you say anything contrary to their liking, you a hater. So I already knew if I said anything contrary to anybody's feelings, I am a hater. Like, yeah, man, Sin was over there hating on the guys, getting, Kev's face tatted, on his back, on his lower back, right above his booty. He wanted to get Kev, never die alone, right above his booty, man. And Sin ain't like it. He's a hater, man. He ain't with the new generation. Sin that got old, man, and he just mad about everything. Man, no, I'm not. I don't know, man. You niggas just looking weird to me, bro. You looking weird to me. What would make a man do that? If they told me right now, Sin, you can have 5 million subscribers and you go in 1 million views every time you post, if you just get a man. It could even be a man in your family. If you just get another man, it could be your brother, it could be a cousin that got killed or something, and just put him on your thigh. There's nothing that's going I don't even know how to get it out. There's nothing within me that's going to compel me to put another man on my motherfucking thigh. I don't know what possessed you to do that. And everybody just cool with it, like, man, salute, man, we miss Kev, man. It's like, damn, y'all don't see anything wrong with this? That's why I said it takes somebody like myself to call an ace and a spade. Now, do I agree with a lot of that shit that these broads been saying and doing? No. But I also don't agree with the shit that you niggas been doing. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with niggas sitting over there getting a man's face. Like I said, let me say that one more again. Matter of fact, let me put everything. This might be my last day on earth. So let me put everything out there. If I die, do not put my face on your thighs. Matter of fact, you please don't even get my name tatted. I'm not even into tattoos. The women that have my name on their bodies, they didn't even ask for permission. I love them. I didn't go hard on them for doing it. But the women that got my name on their bodies, they didn't even get my permission to do that shit. I've never been into that. I would never give somebody instructions to put my name on the temple of God. Plus, I'm not into messing up your markability. Now, I understand that some of you have fell in love with tattoos and all of that, but keep me out of it. When I die, don't be having my face on your thigh, especially if you're a man. You a grown-ass man. You a robust, burly, back-ass man, and you got my motherfucking face and shit. And then you niggas is so gay, you'll fuck around and look for a picture of me smiling. You don't even want to get a picture with me with a straight face where I'm not smiling or laughing. But you so gay, you even got a picture of me smiling and went to a tattoo artist and say, yeah, the one with the dimples. Yeah, I want you to do that. Yeah, Sin was real happy on this one. Yeah, I want you to put it on my right thigh. Nah, man, keep me out of that shit. You know what I mean? Keep me at it. Hey, matter of fact, let me just say this now. If being above 1 million subs is gonna do that to y'all, okay, then we just gonna stay on this level right here. This level cool. Yeah, this level cool, man. Now, maybe, it just ain't meant to be, man. It just ain't meant to be. If you niggas is gonna start wearing Daisy Dukes and put Sinful to P face on your motherfucking thigh and shit, we don't need to hit 1 million subs. We just gonna stay right here on this level right here, homie. I'm talking about niggas sat up there and not only got this man on his thigh, but took a picture of it and posted it in boldness. And then the other weird ass nigga from the Black Ink crew, he in the comment section talking about, yeah, we did that. It's just too much whole shit going on, man. Way too much. Way too much. Like I said, it used to be the thing for the ladies to say things and do things to obtain and maintain attention. But now it seems as if the guys, they're doing the same thing. Because I know that dude don't really genuinely, sincerely, got a love for Kev like that. I don't. I just think that dude is capitalizing, off of the time of Kev's passing, and you niggas are so fatherless and so motherfucking gameless and don't have no discernment about yourself. You will fuck around and get charmed and disarmed out your motherfucking money and start supporting individuals that don't even give a fuck for Kev. But they gonna sit up there and put on this Oscar Award performance like they gave a fuck about Kev and shit now. I just ain't been saying nothing. I haven't been attacking nobody. I ain't gonna lie. I've been wanting to, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. But I don't know, man. I've been saying I ain't gonna do it, but I might fuck around and end up doing it. So you know how I am. I can't stand that shit. I'm seeing too many niggas trying to capitalize off of niggas' death and shit. You wasn't even rocking with that man. Bro ain't even know you like that. He ain't even fuck with you like you ain't even fuck with him. I'd even seen Angry Woman, the one that y'all call Angry Man. He tried to even change his tone and shit. You know what I mean? Now that Kev has died. You know what I mean? He tried to pick the other, he trying to kind of like tiptoe on this side. No, bitch. You was just over there with Tommy trying to go in on Kev 2 seconds ago, bitch. Don't try to sit up there and tiptoe your ass, you know what I mean, on the Kevin Samuel side, nigga, and see who you can sit up there and pick up, who you can pick up now. No. Angry Woman thinks she's slick. Yeah, I seen her go live, you know what I mean, trying to act like, you know what I mean, like, yeah, I just want to ask a question. Why are so many women angry at Kevin? Like, bitch, you don't even care. And this is why I'm saying this to y'all, don't be gullible. I expect the ladies to do that, but nigga, don't be a gullible ass bitch. Let me just come straight through the door with this shit, like only Sinful can't. Some of you niggas got that Keisha Cole shit with you. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let me just preach on that for a little minute. Some of y'all got that Keisha Cole shit with you. You looking for love. You still looking for love. You vulnerable. Anybody can just take advantage of you, embarrass you, profit off of you, accumulate off of you. Do after they have their way with you, on to the next one. You a nigga and you got that Keisha Cole shit with you, man. You getting on YouTube looking for a daddy. You ain't even looking like for a father. You look for a daddy. That's how ghetto. That's how goofy you nigga. You getting on YouTube searching for a daddy. You know what I mean? What's wrong with you, man? So many niggas, man, after Kevin died, who gonna replace Kev? Who gonna teach me how to be a man? Who gonna teach me? I've been a mark bitch ass nigga all my life. Kev was teaching me how to be a man. Fuck wrong with you? Niggas getting in my DM talking about, now that Kev is gone, see, you gotta take his place. I can't take, nigga, me and Kev had two different lanes. Way too different lanes. Nigga, I don't even want that lane. And I've been seeing some of the people, man, and I yeah, you know, y'all my family, man. And I already said that this is gonna be on Patreon. This ain't even gonna make it to YouTube, but okay, let me just keep that shit all the way 100, man. I don't see nobody in the manosphere as of right now that can take Kevin's place. I know some of y'all that's manosphere fans, you probably feel offended, but when I heard the statement, we got many Kevin Samuels. We got Kevin wasn't the only one. We got woo, man, knock it off. You wouldn't even be able to get away with the things that Kevin said. You cannot be a fat dude and you talking to fat bitches about their weight? No. Are you serious? Bitches is not about to sit up there, you know what I mean, listen to no fat ass nigga tell a bitch about how fat she is. I mean, they might come up there for a little laughs and shit, but it's not going to sting the way it's supposed to sting when you're not in shape. So no, I don't care nothing about dudes talking about, man, you know, this one, he's successful. You know, this guy, man, you know, he's a good guy. Listen, this is no disrespect. All of them good guys, very successful, very intelligent guys in their own thing. But as far as like replacing Kev and we got 5 and 6 Kevs and all of that, man, knock that shit off. That's like one of you little niggas talking about you're going to play Sinful to P in the game. How you going to do that? God didn't even bless you little niggas like that. Come on, man. Some of y'all be allowing your arrogance to just go too far. The fuck? But yeah, man, just to speak to y'all, that's not gonna happen. Just realize that it was a loss. It's okay for you to be emotional at this time. It's still fresh. But, you know, as a man, you gotta move the fuck on. That's what we do. Boys the new Kevin, man, stop it, man. Why you even do that? See, every time I try to do right, I'll be endeavoring to do right, to stop roasting people. I'm not, you know what I mean? But like I said, it's like I see things, it's like, man, what the fuck? That's how it's like, man, I know I'm getting old. It just pisses me the fuck off. I seen Boyce Walkins and his wife, man, and it just pissed me the fuck off. I like, man, the nerve of this dude to just like speak on Kev, man, in this tired ass marriage. You sit up there and waited to become a millionaire and you got this tired ass old bitch. Man, knock it off. You know, waking up to that old ass coochie and shit, like that's something to be speaking in tongues about. God ain't even give you that bitch. You went and got that old ass bitch yourself. Knock that shit off. I keep telling y'all, all of these people talking about die alone, die alone. Motherfuckers is married and they gonna die alone. That shit don't mean nothing. You know what I mean? Tired, just tired with this tired ass marriage and trying to exalt it like it's something honorable, like it's something that God gave you. Like, knock that shit off, man. You know what I mean? In all simplicity, the bitch got old. You know what I'm saying? If she was in her youth, if she was, because she's not a bad looking woman at all. You know, if she was in her youth, no, boy, she wouldn't be moist. She wouldn't be fucking with you. She wouldn't be fucking with you. What woman, you know, in her youth, you know what I mean, that got it going on, want to be with Moist? Who wants to be with Moist? Nobody want to be with Moist Walkins? You a badass bitch, you fine as hell and light skinned, and you gonna settle down for tired ass, short, Moist Walkins? Man, no, man, stop it. That's something that you do. She did the right move. I ain't even mad at the bitch. No, she did the right move. P, what you mean? Yeah, like, you know, she found the suckers, like, oh, I'm getting older. I'm getting old. He's rich. I can just, I guess. Plus, I can tell him what to do. You know what I mean? It's not like he gonna have dominion over the marriage. And then I don't have to have sex with him like that. I mean, you can see he's out of shape. He's old. Yeah, I guess I can do this. I guess it. But you can clearly see she did not want to do that. Like I said, man, and it's sad. Let me just come through, man, with this real. It's sad the niggas is trying to actually push that shit to the young niggas like this is something to accomplish. This is the goal. The woman that rejected you, that shitted on you, that wouldn't give you the time of a day when she was in her youth. Now, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, back then, she wouldn't even allow you to lick the sweat off her ass. But now that you got some money, you know what I mean? Now that you're doing your thing, now all of a sudden, you know what I mean? I'm old now. Okay, I guess I'll let you taste it. I guess I'll let you taste it forever. Plus again, I'm gonna be running you. You ain't gonna be running me. You could just tell the way that, they be talking. He don't run that woman like that. He don't even have that about himself. Stop it. Ever since Kev died, just like a shady ass ex-wife, this bitch just been all out of bounds, just talking. Just going live every day. Now, the woman that Kevin died with, she wasn't black. Bitch, Kev already said multiple times, be with the one you want to be with. Yes, he supported, the thought of being with black women and things like that. But he never destroyed the idea of being with women of other races. No, he has not done that. So there was no hypocrisy. And after having 2 marriages with 2 black women, I mean, goddamn. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, Kev was just like a lot of us, thinking that we got all the time in the world to do our thing. And time just ended up running up. Yeah. That's all. Time ended up running out. That's all that is, man. But for this individual, it's just making me sick. Because like I told you, it's almost like when one drug kingpin died, everybody try to, fight for territory. And that's pretty much what you're seeing on YouTube. You seeing individuals that didn't even fuck with Kevin. Now all of a sudden, they trying to act like they was just so cool. And I don't even I done roasted this dude so many times, and his jokes are so motherfucking ABC 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? But that motherfucking Target Value City shirt wearing ass nigga Romeo, I really wish he had stopped speaking on Kev. Yeah, I really wish he would, man. I wish he would sit up there and take some of that YouTube money and go buy an arm and iron the motherfucking clothes and shit. That's what you do, bitch. Stop speaking on Kev and sit up there, you understand me, and go, iron your motherfucking clothes. Every motherfucking picture that you seen this nigga in, he was raggedy. Every shirt that you seen this nigga in was always 3 shirts bigger, something that he stole from Burlington Coat Factory, and just went live. Didn't iron the shirt or nothing. Just took the shirt out of the plastic, put the shirt on, and just went live on YouTube. That's why he don't even show himself no more. Why? Because he over there looking raggedy. He already let you know he's not in criminality. He don't live a life of crime. But the nigga, his reasons is not my reasons. The people, he don't have a hater trying to basically call immigration to put immigration on him. He don't have that. What's his excuse? Nigga over there dusty as hell. Nigga, don't be speaking on Kevin, man. This nigga coming on here sharp and, well groomed every day. And you sitting over here dusty with dirt under your nails. Los Angeles, R. Kelly, Lakers teeth. R. Kelly piss stain, yellow teeth and shit. Come on, man. Get your breath right with God first. Get your wardrobe right with God first before you sit up there and be talking on Kev, man. Sad. And I wish you would stop telling everybody that you was this pimping. You never was a pimp. You got a better chance of convincing us that you was a motherfucking hoe, you know what I mean, than a damn pimp. Yeah. We'll believe that you was out there catching dates, you know, before we was sitting up there believing that you was actually sending hoes to go on dates. Yeah, nigga. Keep this pimping out your motherfucking mouth. Nigga, you wasn't no motherfucking pimp. Knock that shit off. What nigga sit up there and brag about owning a $30,000 house in Indiana? Bitch, that might be something to a motherfucking square, but in this motherfucking pimp game, nigga, a $30,000 house, man, knock that off. You got hoes that got a wardrobe, nigga, that costs more than your motherfucking house. Don't you ever sit up there and bring that up like that's something to be glorious. That's something to be glorified. The nerve of this nigga. With these, see, I'm showing my age now. Y'all don't even know that, but it used to be a show called Wonder Years. You know, with this Wonder Years attire that this nigga be wearing. The nerve. And just be going live, talking about, and I think that's what it is. I think that some of you know that when you die, you'll just be another dusty ass nigga that died. That really fucks you up knowing that, you know, God is omniscient. He knows everything. So that means that before you was born, he knew that you was going to grow up to be a dusty ass nigga and die like that. And he still allowed your dusty ass to be born. That's fucked up when you think about it. He knew that you was going to grow up dusty. He knew that you was going to be in a dusty ass $30,000 house. He knew this. He knew this, man. And he didn't even stop it. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, of course, I don't agree with you, but I can understand why some of y'all, you know, don't believe in God. Look at the way you dress. Look at the way you look. You know what I mean? Look how your face is disfigured. Look how your face ain't in the will of God. If I look like you and, you know what I mean, look the damn fool like you, I wouldn't believe in God either. I'll be challenging his existence. Look how fucked up you look. Yeah. And then you got the height of a bitch. I keep telling y'all, anything under 5, I would say 5'10", but anything under 5'8" is the height of a bitch, man. Now, you might be a gangster ass nigga. You might be tough, and you might be at 5'5". You might be a real man taking care of your family, but you still got the height of a bitch. If you under 5'8", that's the height of a bitch. That is the height of a damsel. That's the height of somebody's wife. That's the height of somebody's baby girl. You know what I mean? If you are under 5'8" and you're a grown ass man, that's the height of a bitch. There's nothing to discuss. I know I'm getting ready to lose subscribers. I know I'm getting ready to lose followers. There will be no more cash apps and super chats probably right now. Yeah. They be like, man, this nigga ain't even funny, man. This nigga done lost his mojo. Every nigga right now under 5'8", you know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, sin ain't bringing it like it used to. You know, that is, you know what I mean, the height of a bitch. If you're under 5'8", I'm sorry. I don't care how many chains and rings you got or any of that. Be like, man, I graduated from here. I did this, I did that. I mean, that's cool. You know what I mean? But fuck all of that. You know, that is the height of a bitch. Man, I'm pimping like a motherfucker. I understand. You know, with your bitch height ass. Yeah. But, yeah, man, you know, I know y'all gonna take that back, you know what I mean, to him. Shout out to Freeze coming in here with $1. You know what I mean? Good looking to bro. See, and the only reason why Freeze gave that, you know what I mean, because he 5'11". You know what I mean? I love my brother, but, you know, he might not have given that. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me do this. You know, bro might not have given that if he was under 5'8", but due to the fact that he's 5'11", you know what I'm saying? Bro sat up there and sent that $1 in, man. You know what I mean? Because he got the height of a man. But I'm not standing down for nobody. Anything under 5'8" is the height of a bitch. See, Bill shot it in because, you know, his height at the part. You know, but yeah, you go back and you tell that little short fuck, you tell that little short ass bitch, keep his mouth off Kevin, man. Whether he was renting, matter of fact, I might even do that. I might just do that just to piss y'all off. After I end this video, I might just do a whole nother one called the GoFundMe was fake. And just come in playing It's All About the Benjamins. Yeah, man, you dumb as hell. You thought Kev actually needed some help, you know what I mean, for a funeral? Man, you stupid as hell. And like I told you, just by the way that I fuck with O'Shea is my bro. If he didn't have it like that, don't you know that Shay would have called me and told me, man, we putting something together for Kev? O'Shea is having money. I'm having money. It would have been nothing for him, like I said, it would have been nothing for O'Shea to put 50,000 up, which he definitely have. Me put 50,000 up, like I definitely have. And he would have had $100,000 funeral just with two niggas coming together, just sitting up there putting 250s together. Man, knock that shit off. Didn't need no motherfucking GoFundMe from y'all. You think it's arrogant, you understand me as I am, that I would allow you hippopotamus looking ass bitches to glory in your flesh, to sit up there and have a motherfucking parade for a successful black man going down, you know what I mean, with a GoFundMe? No. We wouldn't even allowed it. We would have sat up there and came together just so y'all wouldn't be able to celebrate. The fact that if he would even told me, like, look, man, you know, whoop, 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 whoop. And by me knowing that y'all would have been speaking in tongues and just hooping and hollering and just been glad that he died broke, man, please. Man, let's do this. You know what I mean? Just to keep you motherfucking ugly, handsome ass bitches from celebrating, I would have gladly gave up that 50,000. Instantly. Just to keep your motherfucking ugly ass shut the fuck up. And I'm thinking about that too, because I got a lot of videos I want to do tonight. But I just might do that just to piss y'all off. I might just play every rap song, every hip hop song that got something to do with money, and just have Kev. And matter of fact, I even know the perfect thumbnail. It's a picture of Kev throwing up his middle fingers. I might even use that. You know? Yeah. Come on, man. That man ain't died broke. I know that's something that y'all wanted. And let me say this, matter of fact, before I die, you know what I mean, God forbid, but if I die, let me just let you know, I'm letting you know now, you ain't gotta wait for TMZ or none of them motherfuckers to reveal the shit. Sin died broke. I'm broke as hell. I don't have no millions. I don't have the M's. If I died right now, I died broke. You ain't gotta wait for. I wonder what TMZ gonna say about Sin being the bitch. They not. I wonder if Shade Room gonna expose Sin for being broke. We found out that his place ain't in his name. We found out that when Sin died, you know what I'm saying? Some of that fruit that he had in there, you know, I heard and see he was lying. All that water in there wasn't Fiji. I know he couldn't afford all Fiji and shit. He was just Fiji water and Fiji water this. You know what I mean? Come to find out, you know what I mean? All that, it was some waters in there that was cheap. Guess he couldn't afford Fiji. Oh, broke ass pimp. You know? So let me sit up there and kill your vibe right now. You ain't even got to ask nobody. If I die right now, I would die broke, bitch. Yeah, I would die broke. But guess what? I would still die better than you, bitch. You know, it's plenty of powerful individuals that died broke. I don't even know how that was like a big deal. Malcolm X, when he died, he didn't die no motherfucking wealthy man. Yeah, do your research. Brother Malcolm more important than all your little favorite YouTubers. And all your little favorite YouTubers have more money than Brother Malcolm. But does that make them more important? Does that make these individuals more powerful? Does that make them more meaningful than Brother Malcolm because they have more green papers with dead hypocrites on it? No. Brother Malcolm did not die a rich man. But we still talking about him decades later. Tupac did not die a wealthy man. No, he didn't. Now, if he got a chance to live, he would have been very wealthy. You know what I mean? Very wealthy. But he didn't get a chance to see that. And when Pac died, he died broke. Pac died broke. So what does that mean? I can't take none of this shit with me any goddamn way. So I don't, like I said, the motherfucking conversations that y'all be having, man, is hoish. It's very hoish. Now I expect the women to talk like that, but for guys to talk like that after a man died and you got your feminine ass up on your YouTube channel, you know what I mean, talking about, yeah, and see here, we found out that, you know, he was renting a room, you know, and see here, see, and now I got new proof proving that he was broke. Like, what type of guy are you? What type of guy are you to even, you know, try to do research to find out whether or not a man died broke or not? This is what I mean by them people did a job on us. They pimped on us perfectly. Look at your conversation. Look at the way you conduct yourself. And y'all can go back and say it to them. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm not even on no YouTube shit. I know that, you know, usually people with a larger channel don't even acknowledge people with smaller channels and shit like that. But I'm not even on that. But I'm just here to let you know, I even see that bitch shit that Taz be doing. And see O'Shea and different ones been wanting to call him out, you know what I mean, for a minute. And I don't even bother him, you know what I mean, because he's not even the leader in his relationship. And another reason why I didn't go at him is because, you know, the nigga wrote me a motherfucker, a Leah 4-page letter, you know what I mean, trying to explain himself. You know, so I already knew he didn't want that. And if he sit up there and go at me now, it only because of me revealing that. But nigga wrote me a motherfucker, a Leah 4-page letter and shit trying to explain himself. Like, yeah, you know, I heard what you said, but I'm not into it with you. I don't want to do this. Don't let them manipulate you and get involved with this. This not your fight. I don't have nothing against you. And, you know what I mean? Trying to explain itself. Like the perfect little white bitch from the suburbs. You know what I mean? And this is supposed to be, you know what I mean, a pro-black man. You know, he's standing up, black feminist and everything, but he was really explaining himself like a white girl from Naperville and shit, you know. But I'm not even trying to go back and forth with him in video, but I'm just using him as an example. I think that what he's doing over there is feminine as hell. What guy, after a man has died, you know what I mean, you go live, you know what I mean, his mama, family, you know what I mean, still grieving. But you going live, you know what I mean, making corny jokes and talking about whether he, you know, had money or not and all that. Let's just agree on this. He had more money than you. Let me just say this to all the haters and all that. Can we just agree on this? Whether he died rich or not, he died with more money than you. If I died right now, I would die a broke ass nigga. But guess what? 9 out of 10, I have more money than you. But does that make me more important? No, it does not. But because y'all think the way y'all think, you're talking about things that, you know, it's just so contrary to masculinity. You know, you guys sound like feminists, and that's what he is. He's a feminist. Because no man would even allow his woman to sit up there and disrespect a black man like that, whether you agree with his views or not. But just the fact that you allow your bitch, she actually has the liberty in your house to say some of the things that she says about black men, that just speaks volumes about the motherfucking nigga that she with. Yeah, chop that up. But, you know, because see, even if I wasn't in the game, wouldn't no woman have the liberty to just be speaking on another man? Do you hear me? I'm talking about if I was a square, not even in the pimp game, ain't no woman of mine gonna have the liberty to just keep speaking on another man. Whether it's, you know, why are you even thinking about him? Why he even got a residence in your mind? Bitch, you with me. And why every time you go live, you sitting over there saying something negative, you know what I mean, about a black man? I keep telling y'all this because she got inspiration in the house. You know. But like I said, man, you know what I mean? It's just too much, just way too much bitch shit. Way too much hoe shit going on. Way too much. Just like before Kev, you seen when I had to check, you know, I don't even want to bring dude's platform up. Dude was hollering and screaming at Freeze, and then Freeze asking him questions. He didn't even know how to answer. He didn't even have his shit together. That's what emotions do to you. Emotions will have you out here looking terrible. Emotions will have you looking just like how you conducting yourself, like the bitch. You know what I'm saying? So listen, man. You know, of course, you know my doctrine with the mentally respond and all of that type of shit like that. But like I said, going back to even the Vivica Fox shit, the only reason why I didn't do a video on that is because, like I said, you know, and it's not that I'm not gonna, because I know you guys are into the reactions and things like that. So I still give that type of content because I know that's what y'all want. But just to be all the way 100, certain things I just can't do. You know, because it's giving too much, even giving these women acknowledgement, their opinions acknowledgement. That's what makes them feel like they actually have a voice among men. The fact that men or males that's professing to be men are acknowledging them. But if men would come on one accord and say, regardless of what they saying, regardless of what Beyonce, Kim Kardashian, we don't give a fuck of what status they have. We not acknowledging what the fuck they talking about pertaining to, especially, you know, a man, whether I agree with his views or not. The only reason why they have a voice, the only reason why they have an importance, the only reason why they feel equal with you is because niggas is sitting over there acknowledging the bitch. If you take that out, if you stop making content, if all the men came on one accord and just said, we just gonna let them just say whatever the hell they talking about, and just turn a blind eye to it. It's kind of like, you know, you remember that scene? Let me talk to the ignorant niggas so they can understand. Put this in simplicity. Remember in Baby Boy when the old girl was on the phone and he was like, girl, man, who you on the phone with? Man, could you get off that motherfucking phone, man, so I can sit up there and drop this shit up in your drawers? And she's like, girl, I don't know who he talking to, but anyway, and she kept on talking, and he ain't give a fuck about that bitch being on the phone, sit up there, you understand me, and ended up fucking her and getting her ass off the phone. What am I saying? He didn't give a damn about what she was talking about. And as a man, no, you know what I mean? That's just that right state of mind. They don't give a damn about what this bitch talking about. I hate black men. I can't stand black men. We need to abort black babies. And these niggas ain't shit. They ain't never gonna be shit. Fuck these niggas. If they die right now, the world will be in so much of a better place. And as soon as after all of that, you know what I mean? Be a shut up. Not giving that no type of acknowledgement. None. I can't stand you. If you die right now, you know what I mean? The whole world should just celebrate whatever she say out of my mouth. Yeah. Another scene I can give you that pretty much compliments everything that I'm saying. If you ever seen Casino, when old girl just screaming outside, Ginger, she just hollering and screaming, and he like, yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah. Right. Oh my God, and that's my money. That's my money. You're a piece of shit. Woo. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's exactly how you do them, man. Right. Right. And I just feel like, you know what I mean, these black men, they stopping us and woo, whoop, and I shall not be moved because I'm a powerful black woman. I'm a queen. I should be treated like a queen. You know what I mean? And fuck that. You know what I mean? And woo, 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 woo. And Pastor Jamel Bryant, he said that you can't handle a woman of God like me. I'm anointed. I'm brilliant. You know what I mean? And Kevin Samuels, fuck him. Even though I'm, 42 years old and overweight and out of shape and got multiple kids by multiple men and shit like that, I'm still about to have Warren Buffett. I'm still about to have me a Jeff Bezos. I'm still about to be Ruth. God gonna give me a Boaz. And after she finished saying all of that shit, yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. What am I saying? No acknowledgement. No acknowledgement. As my brother would say, acknowledgement, is empowerment. No acknowledgement. Acknowledgement is empowerment. Acknowledgement is encouragement. It's free to say, but I say acknowledgement is empowerment. I'm not even going to empower this bullshit that you're talking about. Why? Because I'm not even going to acknowledge it. I'm not going to go back and forth with you like you my equal. Why? Because you're not my equal. Stay in your position. Stay in your place, regardless of what she's saying and what she's doing. That's how you keep a bitch in a bitch place, by you not conducting yourself like a bitch. Simple. Every now and then, you can talk a little shit, roast, but if you always notice, just look at my content. You can't find not one time that I was just like going back and forth, be like, yeah, man, your ex-ho said this, and your ex-ho, some of y'all remember. Let's just take it back. Some of y'all knew, so you don't know. It was an ex-ho of mine. She made a video with my enemy. Did you see me make a video to that bitch? And see Freezes in here now. Anybody that knows me know I could have said things and confirmed things that would have motherfucking made the spirit of suicide rest, rule, and abide on that bitch eternally. She sat up there and came on one accord with my enemy to tell truths, half-truths, and lies. Did you ever see me one time go back and forth with her? No. I can't do that. I'm a man. It's not just a pimping. It's just that I'm too much of a man to do that. You can lie to the internet. That's for you. But always know that you're going to say things, do things. They're going to give you a little spotlight for 2 seconds. I'm going to keep being a man. I'm going to keep shining. And when you come back and find your mind, when you go to Google and search for your mind, when you get on Google Maps and search for your mind and find that little motherfucker, you know what I mean, and find your little mind and come back and apologize for the bullshit that you said, you're going to honor me even more. Why? Because my man is intact. The man is intact. I never minimized the man to you. I never went back and forth with a bitch like a bitch. I never did that. And even to this day, the women that I'm presiding over now could leave and go right to the internet. Yeah, and he ain't this, and man, and yeah, he was abusive, and he was shooting at me, he killed me, resurrected me, killed me again, kicked me down a flight of stairs, picked me back up, kicked me down another motherfucking flight, knocked the furniture out of my mouth. They can say all of that. I'm not going to acknowledge a damn thing. I'm not going to do that. Not too long ago, I went in Dino in the peanut gallery of the game, was saying things to provoke me to anger, to defend myself. I heard that, I heard that he got a 14-year-old, pregnant. Yeah. And then, what's the name said, that he got other ones. Yeah. I heard, no, I heard that the girl was no, it wasn't 14. No, she was 13. Yeah, that's what I heard. You know what I mean? And he yeah, what's his name said, you know what I mean? He doing this. Yeah. Come on, man. These are third grade manipulation tactics. As the man said in the Kung Fu movie, man. Man, you come straight out of the comic book. You got to come a little bit harder. I'm not falling for that. If you stay in your masculinity, if you stay in your value, if you constantly stay in remembrance of who you are, it'll keep you from coming down from the heavens acknowledging shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Because the way that I even told you to ignore, bitches that ain't talking about nothing. Hold on, Rowdy, why you hear Shay? Yeah, Rowdy tripping, man. Yeah, unhide them, man. I think Rowdy walking around, man, and he got the phone in his pocket or something, man. Unhide all of them. Bring Shay back up in here. Yeah, y'all tripping. Y'all, you don't sit up there and delete the women. No. I'm just giving game on how to, acknowledge and don't acknowledge. But we don't sit up there and, hide the women. We living in a day now where niggas is putting Kevin Samuels on their thighs and shit. Man, bring the women back up in here. Save me. Bring the ladies back up in here, man. You're not about to leave me with these niggas, man. I'm in another country and I'm still scared of these niggas. Niggas is sitting over there getting Kevin Samuels on their thighs. Bring the women back up in here, man. The fuck? Hold on, Shay ain't came back yet? Man, bring the women back. Bring all my women. You know what I mean? To me, I see she up in here. Hey, baby. You know what I mean? But yeah, bring all the women back up in here, man. You tripping. You know what I mean? I'm scared. Lord, do something for me. B, what's going on, baby? Yeah, I don't want the ladies to get this shit twisted. No, I'm not against women at all. I'm not one. Yeah, Rowdy, man. Okay, did she come back? Don't tell me, man. I got to sit up there and get on the computer and unblock her. Shay probably can't, because sometime it work, sometime it don't. You know what I mean? Yeah, I ain't seen Shay responding to, man. Rowdy done sit up there and deleted her, man. Oh, my God. Y'all done left me with niggas that's getting my Lord. That's why I said, I told y'all, the richer I get, the more money I get, I'm moving further away from you niggas, man. Y'all getting men that you ain't even meet, you know what I mean, tatted on your thighs. You know what I mean? And you deleting the women. So, Lord help me. Ladies, that's why when you see me, protect me. Watch over me, women. We're in a terrible time right now. These niggas is trying to imagine a world with no women. They get men that they never met tatted on their thighs and shit. Man, we in some rough times. Rough times, women, you got to protect me, man. Watch over me. You know what I mean? I'm one of the last of the dying breed. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. I'm going to have to get on the computer, man, and unblock Shay, man. God damn. He ain't mean it, though, man. Shout out to Rowdy. That's my nigga. You know what I mean? He probably was just moving around or something. Shay, baby, I hope you don't have to do it, but I'm going to definitely, after this, I'm going to go to your shit and see if it's unblocked. If not, of course, I unblock you, but push come to worst, baby, you might have to be like Helena. You might have to create another channel, and end up coming. Okay, Shay done brought her big head ass back. Okay, Shay, we was worried about you, baby. Don't you ever leave me. This is, man, I just told you the niggas is getting niggas they never met tatted on their thigh. Don't you ever, for all the women that's leaving, don't you ever leave me. Come on, man. We in some terrible times. Yeah. Yeah, right. Like my nigga said, we gonna keep it Pimpy Pimp Street. No. You tripping. Bring all my women. Don't sit up there and block none of the ladies. And if they haven't got disrespectful, if they haven't disrespected none of the men, they have not gotten out of place. And Shay, she don't even bother nobody. Shay just bring her little pretty ass in the comment section, say hi to everybody, and just enjoy, you know what I mean, this game. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? Shay don't bother nobody. No. Let me see, but yeah, man, before we get out, because I just wanted to sit up there. Like I said in the beginning of this video was just me sitting at a table, chopping it up with y'all. Just like family. This ain't even gonna make YouTube. I'm gonna put this on Patreon. And you see how this shit is. I told you, you know what I mean? This how this shit go. You see how my fam fuck with me. I don't got no thumbnail. I didn't put no title. I didn't put no celebrity name in the title or none of that shit. No, my people just showed up because they needed to hear me vent, man. They needed to hear me talk my shit. I told y'all I'm getting old. And if the older I get, more y'all gonna get roasted. It's not that I don't love you, but I'm getting to that age and stage, man, where everything just irritate me, man. The way y'all dress, the way y'all look, the way y'all get niggas tatted on your thighs. You know what I mean? It's a vexation to my spirit, man. I said, man, what type of woman? I just know the women that I be dealing with. And I just know the certain women that I've had, if they would have seen that type of shit, that bitch was gonna blow up. Be like, yeah, I had to leave seeing. What's wrong? Girl, we was sitting over there just talking, and he was putting his clothes on. I seen that he had a tat on his thigh. I said, who is that? Is that your daddy? Is that your granddaddy? He talking about some, no, this is my favorite YouTuber. You know what I mean? This is somebody that was an influence on me and, you know, gave me game and woo. So, you know what I mean? I wanted to, you know, show how much of a blessing he was to me. So I wanted to get his face on my thigh. No, I can't allow y'all to act like everything is cool. No, everything is not cool, man. No, we're not about to do that. And I've been telling y'all about the spirit of idolatry. Don't do it with me. Don't do it with Kev. See, that's exactly why God did not allow the children of Israel to even find the bones of Moses. He just know the people. Y'all always looking for a savior. Y'all always looking for a Messiah. Even in the days of the children of Israel, Yahweh always wanted to be their king. But they didn't want Yahweh to be their king. They wanted a tangible, physical king. You know, and it's just like now. God want to be a father to the fatherless, but you guys don't want Yahweh to be your father. You choosing, you went to YouTube and say, give me a daddy. You didn't seek Yahweh. You didn't seek Abba. You did not seek, you know what I mean, the Lord of Lords and say, Lord, you know, I didn't have a father growing up. You know what I mean? I missed a lot. My mother allowed anybody and everybody to come in the house. I didn't really have a point of reference at what a man is. I never had a man define it. I never had a man exemplify what a man is. Lord, I'm empty in certain capacities. Help me out. I'm sincerely, earnestly crying out to you. Help me out. I'm a male that's endeavoring to be a man. Lord, help me out. Bless me. Bless me with knowledge of self. This thing that I'm doing, Lord, is completely feminine. It's got me out here looking crazy. I'm getting on YouTube searching for a daddy. I'm taking each and every time, you know, that I'm looking at a man go live, I'm taking my money and trying to basically sit up there, you understand me, and pay a choosing fee. Not giving no money because I'm enjoying the game that's being conveyed and ministered, but I'm actually looking for a daddy. Come on, man. It's different. You got men that appreciate the game that's being conveyed. So, of course, they give a contribution because of the distribution of game that's being conveyed. And then you have males that's professing to be men that's getting on YouTube every day with heels on, looking for a daddy, looking for guidance. You niggas is reminding me, see, I know some of y'all gonna laugh. Some of y'all can't laugh because you ain't never seen it. Have you ever seen when Pimps Up, Hoes Down first start off with that sad ass music? You know, the dude was like, I learned a little bit about the unwritten rules, about the pimps and the players and the who's. It's always pimps up. You know what I mean? When he does that and that sad ass music that come on, when pimps up, hoes down, come on, that's how you niggas look getting on YouTube searching for a daddy. You niggas look like tired ass West Side of Chicago prostitutes getting on motherfucking YouTube looking for a damn daddy, man. Fuck wrong with you? You know, oh man, okay, he looks cool. Yeah, he work out. He's intelligent. Okay. He just used a 7-letter word. That's a big word. Okay. Let me see. Oh man, oh man, okay. I like his car. Yeah, man. He look like he can be my daddy. Wait a minute, man. Hold on. Where he about to go now? Oh man, he go to the gym just like, okay, yeah, man. He look like, man, he's looking good, man, as far as being my daddy. Let me see what girls he's into. I hate to say it, but this is true. Look, man, they did a job on my people that's so cold that the guys is on YouTube looking for a daddy. No wonder why. It's no wonder that, when y'all even talk to the white man, that you talking to him like a hoe talking to a pimp. It all makes sense to me. Everything makes sense to me. In this world of pimping and hoeing, in this game of pimping and hoeing, which is larger than pimps and hoes, that's gonna go over pretty much majority of y'all head. But in this game of, life, in this game that's bigger than pimps and hoes, individuals basically that don't have the game, yeah, you pretty much forced to be in the position of a hoe. 30-year-old, 40, 50-year-old male hoe, 60-year-old male hoe, all of that. That's why you talk to the white man like a perfect submitted, feminine, committed, hoe. You ready to go to battle with the black man, you ready to kill all the niggas, you know what I'm saying? But you are a perfect bottom bitch, to, the white man. Man, this shit all makes sense, man. For the fathers, man, blessings to all the fathers. For all the men that's doing what's vital to the title of a father, man, I wish we had more like you. Because we don't have many like you, that vacancy, man, has created opportunities for people to see the vulnerabilities of these guys and just totally take advantage of them. It's sad. It really is. Y'all laughing, but it's true. Niggas is getting on YouTube looking like West Side of Chicago prostitutes standing outside on Madison, 10 below zero with the pussy hole showing. Looking for a daddy. I hate to say it. Hold on. I'm gonna put this on Patreon. I'm gonna put this on Patreon anyway. But I wouldn't even be myself if I didn't do this. Before I leave y'all, I just want to sting you one time. It's comical, but at the same time, it's powerful and spiritual if you actually listen to what I'm conveying and saying to you. You know what I mean? But I'm just gonna show you each and every time you niggas put on the heels and you in the comment section. Hold on. Sitting over there like, who's gonna teach me how to be a man? Each and every time you say some goofy shit like that, I just want to show you what I be thinking. Hold on. Give me a second. Here's a business idea that will see. No, I got to go to my other channel. Seeing you broke, you don't have commercial free on all your channels. I don't. I only got 2 channels where I don't got no commercials or nothing. You right? I got to step it up with my broke ass. But anytime I ever see a nigga in the comment section, talking about, now that Kevin's going, who's going to teach me how to be a man? You know what I mean? This is the first thing to come to mind. Hold on. No, I gotta hook it up. I thought it was hooked. Give me a second. Technical difficulties. What O'Shea be saying? Man, the white man coming against me, brother. Hold on. What O'Shea say? Struggle streaming. Oh, okay, now we in the game. Now we in the game. Yeah, hold on. There we go. Niggas be sitting over there talking about some. Now the Kev's gone. Who's gonna teach me how to be a man? You know, instantly when you say that, I be in my mind like, man, niggas is on getting on YouTube, sitting over there talking about. I'm calling you daddy, daddy. Can you be my daddy, daddy? I need a daddy, daddy. Won't you be my daddy, daddy? You know what I mean? Getting on YouTube, man, looking for a daddy. I'm not your daddy, nigga. You not about to give me out no child support. I ain't never been on no child support and don't want to be. But stop getting on YouTube looking for a daddy. You a grown ass man. You got niggas in their 50s getting on YouTube just. I'm calling you daddy, daddy. Can you be my daddy, daddy? I need a daddy, daddy. Won't you be my daddy, daddy? You know what I mean? Seriously. Get off of YouTube begging for a daddy. It's good to be influenced by somebody. It's good for somebody to give a word of enlightenment, encouragement to help you get to improvement and development in your life. But, don't make it idolatry. I'm here to bless your outcome. I hope I can give you game that can bless your income. But don't welcome the spirit of idolatry into your life. I'm a nobody that's endeavoring to tell everybody about the goodness of this game. That's it. It's okay to acknowledge another man. It's okay to give props to another man. But when you start having praise and worship service for a man, this is getting scary. You on some hoe shit now. You didn't went from men, it ain't no riding dick. Anybody that even talk like that, I'm scared of him because he thinking about riding dick. I don't want to be around no man that's riding dick. It's okay to give acknowledgement, again, to who been a blessing to you. You always acknowledge who gave you knowledge, who picked you up when you was down. There's nothing wrong with that. But when it go to the point of, a grown ass man writing scrolls in a comment section, battling women, for what? She a bitch. Bitch is gonna do bitch shit. People, I know, but I was just upset, and I understand, but let that go. Let them bitches be bitches. You know what I'm saying? You too much of a man. You too important. You too fly to be doing all of that. Come on, eagle, man. Get back in the fly. Get back in the sky and be fly, man. Stop coming down from the heavens acknowledging every little thing that bitches do. Bitches is gonna be bitches. You should have known that from Genesis to Revelations. The word of God even let you know what I mean, that, they gonna continue to be conniving, deceitful. You know what I mean? They could be beautiful at times, but if you offend them, man, the most heartless individuals on earth. And some of them were heartbroken with some of the things that Kev said. See, they showed you what Vivica said, but some of y'all didn't know the things that Kev said about Vivica. If you knew the things that Kev said about Vivica, you wouldn't even gave a fuck. After you listen to that, you're like, oh, okay, now I understand, why you felt the way that you felt. Okay. Yeah. You know what I mean? Now I understand that. He pretty much was letting you know your face looked like a jigsaw puzzle, and you pretty much a old ass bitch. It's over for you. You used to look good in the '90s. Now lately you've been looking like a 90-something-year-old bitch that never made it. So I can understand now that Kev said what he said. Why are you in your feelings? Okay, it all makes sense now. You wouldn't even waste your time. It's not worth your time. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? Let that go, man. But again, like I said, you know what I mean? Hopefully, to the brothers that's in the community, if you see some fatherless children, whenever you got time, it would be a blessing. If whether you can take out 300 seconds, 600 seconds out your time or whatever, man. If you see a young man in the community, what I mean, doing his thing, maybe he's playing basketball, maybe he's on the dean's list, maybe he's on the honor roll for doing this or that. Whatever he's doing that's successful, or maybe he might not even be successful at the time, but give him a word of wisdom or give him a word of advice. Man, these young guys need fathers, man. I've been saying it, man, from ancient times to recent times. Fathers are needed. I'm seeing a cry out for fathers. And by individuals not having a father, it gives opportunities for con artists disguised as pastors, con artists disguised as individuals that's informative representatives, but able to con your son, like he's a damn bitch, in a vulnerable bitch. Without you doing the things that's vital to the title of a father, you leave your son out there pretty much like a vulnerable bitch that anybody can take advantage of. So, man, whenever you get a chance, man, whether it be your nephew, what I mean, your little cousin, your son, or whoever, man, it take a village to raise a child. Be a blessing, man, to your son. Be a blessing. It might not be your son. It might be your sister's son, your nephew, whoever, man. Be a blessing to these children. Because like I'm saying, I'm just seeing a cry out for fathers, man. It's looking bad. What I mean? These niggas is out here getting a man's face on their thighs. Like that it killed me. But again, this is not going on YouTube. If you on my Patreon, you could come hear this and other messages like this. And I'm not through. I just had to sit up there and chop it up with y'all, man. You know what I mean? I just had to chop it up with you one time, man. Matter of fact, Maz, do me a favor. Put that link in there for my Patreon. Yeah, they go. Appreciate that, Andre. Come to my Patreon. Of course, I've been telling y'all the $50 tier, that's the pimpin' hoe tier. So if you're not trying to see content pertaining to the lifestyle of pimping and hoeing, don't come to the $50 tier, because the $50 tier is pretty much filled with content pertaining to the lifestyle. That's where like the movies and most of my content that a lot of y'all haven't seen in years. And then certain things that you've never seen on YouTube is on the $50 tier. Now on that $5 tier, even though I'm not speaking about, pimping and hoeing as much as the $50 tier, it still has a lot of videos that have messages pertaining to life and topics that, even though it's not about the lifestyle, it has a lot of game within those particular messages. And it's on the $5 tier. So you got that. And of course, you have a lot of health information and lawful information, because I wanted to make my Patreon pretty much like a library. So that's why when you get on there, you might see information pertaining to food and, water and, to build your health, because you can't enjoy the wealth if you don't have good health. So, of course, I got some good beneficial information pertaining to things outside of the game, but it still has a lot of game in it, So definitely come to the Patreon. And I have a lot of audio books on there as well. Everybody doesn't like to read, even though I would love for everybody to read, but everybody's not into reading. So I do have 3-hour, 5-hour, 8-hour, 10-hour audio books on there. Some of you like to drive from state to state, and instead of listening to that hip hop song, put on an audio book, that's conveying a lot of knowledge and wisdom, at the time. It'd be good for you. Maybe you're getting on that plane ride, instead of listening to somebody say bitch 50,000 times within 2 seconds, why not just, listen to this audio book, you know? Yeah. But I love you guys, man. I hope you live as long as you won't, never want as long as you live. We will be back tonight. When is Kev's funeral? That I was told so many things. That's why we mainly didn't have service on Sunday. A lot of you usually fellowship with me on the Museum of Game channel at 12 at EST time, but I didn't want the people to have to struggle between coming to service, the fellowship, versus Kev having his fellowship. So that's why I didn't do anything the previous Sunday, because I was giving, Kev his respect and allowing everything to go down. Well, they had their fellowship to honor Kev, on Sunday, but as far as like the physical, fellowship, that I didn't know. Because honestly, and I should call Shay and ask him, but he 9 out of 10, once he tell me, 9 out of 10, he ain't gonna want me to tell y'all, because it might be a private funeral. So I guess, I thought that everything would be public though, because I ain't gonna lie, as big as Kev was, I would hope that everybody had an opportunity to express themselves and see Kev one last time. But, it's up to the family. That's why you have to make sure before you die to preside over everything. I saw a YouTuber dancing to Kool and the Gang celebration and drinking champagne to the passing of Samuels. Baby, I saw a lot of satanic and demonic things transpiring when Brother Kev had passed away. We have a population of fools, but at the same particular time, just because we see individuals doing things that's contrary to what's right, that don't give us a license to go back and forth. I'm just talking not to you, but to the men. Because there was a lot of foolishness. There was a lot of people celebrating and doing a lot of things at that time. But just us as men, just speaking to the men, hey man, when them broads and them niggas that's acting like broads do all of that shit, man, just stay fly. Don't be in a comment section, because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I'll just be looking at the mindset of individuals, man. I look at the comment section on Shade Room and just looking at the mentality, of these women, man, conveying their thoughts, but you also have to remember this. On social media, people say things for shock value. They don't say things for soul value. They're not saying any things that, people don't come on the internet to really be who they really are. They come on to be who they want to be. A lot of times folks get on the internet trying to be who they want to be, and the person that they want to be is a heartless, individual, and it's like, damn, out of everybody that you could have been on the internet, you chose to be a satanic, heartless individual that's conveying nothing but hate. But I mean, hey, if that's what you want to evangelize, that's on you. But again, man, blessings to everybody. Fellas, I love you. Like I said, man, take care of your children. Look out for your sons. Because when you don't do what's vital to the title of a father, you leave opportunities for people to try to recruit them, to join a gang. You leave an opportunity, for individuals to sit up there and influence them to do things that's totally contrary to that which is right. You just pretty much leave an opportunity for the wrong people to lace them, for YouTube to raise them, for MTV to raise them, for VH1 to raise them, for Shade Room to raise them. You know what I mean? So, man, it's mandatory. But I know sin, but I don't fuck with my baby mama. Man, fuck that bitch. Listen, I understand, that you into it with your baby mama. But, man, if you can, and hopefully you can, because I know you can, Work out what needs to be worked out, man, so you can see your child. Because these children need you. It's quite evident. If we got guys getting in the comment section actually saying, not just one guy, multiple guys have said, now that Kevin is gone, who's going to teach me how to be a man? That blows me away. That lets you know that fathers are needed, man. You know, fathers is needed. Now, of course, after I end this video, I'm going to talk a lot of shit later on. You know, because we got things to talk about. I'm going to give you guys what you've been asking for. Let me, of course, take care of some business because I know you guys been wanting to get to this whack shit and this J Prince shit. But I told you, man, the whole thing is very hoish. Very hoish. You know, but I know y'all want to hear my perspective. But I'm letting you know now, hoish. Of course, I'm going to expound and say something more profound about the matter later on. But, man, very hoish, man. But I love you guys. Hope you live as long as you want, man, and never won't. As long as you live, I love you. Stay blessed. Stay out the way. I'm gone.